Guys, it's September 22nd. Officially the first day of fall. And we are making a landing page for our high ticket offer. We are gonna have a high ticket offer suite, but we're gonna start off with the one offer that we know that we can execute and all that good stuff, and then add on to it. But I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm working on. So this is going to be the high ticket offer suite. And pretty much it's gonna include 3 different high ticket offers, like the done for you foundational setup, just like the initial setup, and that's it, no ongoing, nothing. Then we're gonna have the marketing lab where we're doing your marketing, copy and scheduling posts, and that will be a certain amount per month. And this will be a done with you coaching and done for you like experience. So technically we're going to be doing setting up the back end, but we're going to offer coaching as well. So it'll be this plus coaching, long story short. So yeah, that's what I'm working on now, doing the landing page for that. I'm going to put a video here, just like creating this like landing page from scratch. That's what we're working on today. And then I have to do laundry and I have to cook as well. So yay, wish me luck. Y'all, I am booked. Beauty by Merle's is booked for the Classic, Orlando Classic. FAMU Bethune-Cookman. If you know, you know. If you don't know, Google it. Beauty by Merle's. Mind you, this is something I have been trying to get into for as long as I've been doing markets. 2023. It's 2025. God said, are you ready for your miracle? Sorry, y'all. I am geeked out. This is also while I'm about to launch a new offer in the next month. I got nails to make. I got work to do. Head down. Head down. Yeah. I'm on a call with Gray. As I'm on a call, I get a long paragraph text from one of my community members. It's a long paragraph, y'all. And now we are switching to the highest ticket offer, which is hybrid coaching and done for you execution. I put coming soon. There's no monetary value to this. There's nothing. I don't have, let me show y'all. As I'm editing this, literally, this is the CEO growth partner, and this is what it's sounding like she wants or needs. Literally, weekly one-on-one strategy sessions. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. I can't make this stuff up. In other news, I need to edit my next YouTube video. My thing is not loading up. Let me show y'all. I don't know what she got going on, but she's not loading. That's what I'm waiting for right now. I'm a bit overwhelmed. Trying not to spiral, but I'll be all right. I'm gonna go touch grass here in a minute. I gotta eat lunch. I'm about to have my salad with my chicken, and you know, I'll be all right. It's gonna be okay. That's just how, this is how God moves. When you really start like living in your purpose and like moving in your purpose, I'm like, I didn't see it before, but I see it now, Bookie. Let's get it. Oh, it's September 25th, 2025. So there's that. Good morning. It is September 29th, Monday, September 29th, beginning of the week. We're starting out strong. We got a lot to get through. This week is going to be a busy week, okay? So today we're going to work on the Loom videos for when I onboard, well, pretty much offboard people, and how to, and go high level. So how to create their products, how to create landing pages, all the Loom videos, the deliverables that I promised on, and then SOPs for that as well. So we're gonna start recording some videos. Later on in this week, I have a market, big market at UCF. That's University of Central Florida for those of you that are not local. I have a market on Wednesday, and that's all day from 9 to 5. And then I'm just getting ready for that. After I have a few orders that I'm waiting on to come in. I have to fix my tent. I needed screws to fix my tent, so that's one thing. And then I had a few more things that I needed to finish packaging the press-on nails that I have created. So we're waiting for that to come in, but right now we're just gonna focus on what we can and get that done. Let's say this is the trigger, correct? So Instagram, they comment on a post. You could change that here to where they, you know, send you a DM or, you know, comment on a story. You could change that. I always love to do a comment on a post. So you change the name of the workflow, and then the page is, you're going to select and this is after you have connected your Instagram to this, to Go High Level. Always select the page, what type of post it is. It's going to be a published post, a post that's already published. And the action is going, or the phrase is going to contain. So when somebody comments on a post, the word join, that's going to be the first trigger, correct? That's going to be the trigger. After that happens, there's an action step. If this, then that. You're going to do response to post. So you could do auto comments. So here we are just getting our tent ready for the pop-up shop for the next day. And something that you don't see is obviously stuff like this that happens on the back end when it comes to markets. But some of the screws were coming loose on the corner. So I had to order replacement parts so that I can replace some of the screws that I lost. But this is those maintenance things that are required, that we have to do as entrepreneurs, especially as market vendors. Your tent is in a very important piece of equipment, as it's your shelter and it's your literally main event, right? So we have to maintain it, keep it up to date. Now I had this tent for about 3 years now, so that's something to keep in mind if you plan on vending or working market events. If you invest in a tent, know that over time you will have to do small maintenance, whether that's keeping it oiled, WD-40, or doing some replacement parts for it. Now here we are getting our freebies ready. So we want to, or what I normally do is I give away a free bath bomb with the business card when people subscribe to my newsletter. This is a great marketing tool or marketing technique. Always have, if you do have a pop-up shop or market, always take into consideration doing a freebie to give away as marketing promotion during your market events. And last but not least, we have to do inventory, guys. We're just going to go through, add more inventory. These are the different sets that I've added. And then I wanted to make sure I had enough sets on hand as well.
I'm recording. You're doing a good job, Mommy. I can see the light, Mommy. Why did it turn the light on? I'm recording again. I gotta take it a bit closer. No, not too far away. Okay, I'm recording very. That's it. I'm gonna put it on one. Okay, I won't.
Hello. It's been a while, guys. A lot has happened in the past week, technically week and a half. So today is October 12th, and yeah, my jaw's wired shut. Crazy. I love to keep from crying, honestly. And right now I'm getting ready for the next CEO Masterclass. The next CEO Masterclass is going to be content that creates. I will probably do a whole separate video of the whole jaw situation, but I can't talk too much about it now because legal stuff. So with that being said, we're just going to pick back up on the work. I've been not working as consistently since October 1st when everything happened. I had to take care of myself, take a step back, focus on my healing, focus on me. But we are back, all right? The life of an entrepreneur never ends, it never stops. So, one of my biggest things was to not cancel all of the engagements and all of the events and things that I already had coming up. So this is the first one since everything happened. Technically, no, I had to miss out on my market the day after the event, which the event, when I say the event, the jaw event that caused me to have what I have right now. I did have to lose out on UCF market day and a client that week. But we made major progress with our case study that we've been working with. So I do have updates on that, but there's 10 minutes before the CEO Masterclass. So this is just to let you know where we're at. We're doing the CEO Masterclass right now, content that converts. Tomorrow, we have the meetup happening. Super excited for that. That's the content and co-work day, or co-work and connect day. I don't know what I called it. Still getting back on the saddle, guys. So excuse me, be patient with me. So yeah, I'm gonna pick this back up. I don't even know what's the last thing, but this is where we are right now, okay? So this is my setup. I'm just at my nail table, getting ready to hop on here. I'm gonna take off this background here.
16 years old when I first started my first YouTube channel, and I was just wondering, like, how can I actually make this a career? Like, I used to watch people on YouTube and they're living their best life, and they're getting paid to just, like, I used to watch a lot of like couples on YouTube, and like so I'm like, how are people getting paid and like they're literally living their best life and just making
So, okay, all right. Today we had co-working content and co-work day, and it was awesome. 3 ladies showed up. We got a lot of work done in their business backend. We shared tips, we shared strategies, we shared tricks. It was a great co-working day. I'm so excited to host my next one. I intentionally wanted this one to be low key, and luckily I did it like that because, as you can tell, your girl's jaw is still wired shut. So, today's October 13th? October 13th, Monday, October 13th. And, yeah, I was so excited. Today was a really good day. I'm looking forward to working with some of the ladies that were there as well. So, I'll keep you guys posted on that. How, that, ends up working out. Yeah, I'm excited. I was supposed to be recording. I have some B-roll content that I probably put in before here. And I might do a voiceover later on. But I wanted to come on and do my daily update for you guys, just so you guys are keyed in. I just got home with my kids. Ooh, I did a lot today. This was my first day out the house for real like this. In this capacity since my jaw's been wired shut. So I'm really tired since I broke my jaw and my jaw's wired shut. I'm really tired right now. I want to take a nap, but I need a shower. I need to get out these clothes. This is my fit of the day. Get out these clothes and get these kids showered and ready for bed, okay? I'll talk to y'all later. Business besties. How have y'all been? Guys, it's been a while. Honestly, I don't even know if I updated you. Oh, I think I did. I think I did October update here. What a whirlwind. Life is happening so fast. October was insane. October 1st, I broke my jaw. And as you can tell, we went from wires to rubber bands. So now we're on rubber bands. Honestly, I don't see the difference. I'm gonna give it a week to see if it's better, worse, whatever, but your girl still can't eat. We're still on a liquid diet, but that's probably not why you're here. But I just wanted to give you a quick check-in on my development health-wise. So if you've been following along, you know that the girl broke her jaw. It was insane. But you know what? I'm grateful that it wasn't worse. And I'm just, to me, when stuff like this happens, there is a bigger purpose and a bigger reason. I may not see that or know that yet, but I know something huge is coming because this is a big deal, right? This is a huge thing that happened to me. So I have so much to say and talk about, but we're going to wait and get there next year. 2026 is going to be lit. In the meantime, I did want to provide an update. I now officially have 2 clients that I'm working with. I don't know if I told you guys in the last clip, we officially created our high ticket offer, which is the CEO System Suite. And that is one of 2 high ticket offers because there's also an upsell with that offer as well, which is the growth partnership, the CEO growth partnership. So I do have one client who has gone through, she did the CEO System Suite, and now she's doing the growth partnership program, which I'm so excited for. We're going to work with her for 12 weeks, get her high ticket offer, her new offer is just all her also her membership, her community up and going as well. Now I have another client that I'm working with for the CEO System Suite. That one is a done for you offer, helping them set up their client experience, their automations, landing page, email, funnels, all that good stuff. And that's only a month long. So it's like a lower end high ticket, I guess. I don't know why this is so blurry. But either way, that's what I've been working on. Me and my team have been booked and busy. I'm so grateful and thankful. And I haven't even officially launched this thing publicly. This isn't like I went out there and did like a whole marketing thing. I haven't marketed. I've only been doing, what is this called? Like pitches? I've been pitching like the offer. And look at God, right? So I'm super, super excited to officially launch. We will be launching officially next week. Okay, so the let me see, October 27th, I have a speaking engagement where it is the Women on the Rise Entrepreneurship Showcase. If you don't know who Women on the Rise is or the organization, it is a nonprofit organization. I will probably put the link in the description box below. But this organization has changed my life pretty much. It was the first, the first thing I did after I lost my shop, which was, back in 2022, I went to a chapter meeting and it changed my life. And I've been a member since. I've never not been a member of Women on the Rise. So I'll drop the link for you to see all the information down below. If you are local to the Orlando area, you could check them out. But Entrepreneurship Showcase for Women on the Rise. So I prepared my presentation for that. In that presentation, I'm going to talk about what I do and then what the offer is, how I help people, this, that, and the third. I'm so excited for that. So that's like us officially going live, right? That's our first public announcement of it. The systems are already set up. It's a go. It's ready. And then the next day, we're going to go public with it on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, like everywhere else. I'm so stoked for that. I'm so excited for that because, baby, we are like full throttle right now. We are on go mode. And it's like I said, it's so crazy that this thing would happen to me now when I have to use my mouth so much, doing like coaching calls and like clarity calls and pitching. It's insane, but there's a reason for it. And I'm gonna have a fire story to talk about when I do more speed engagements in 2026 and my conference that I'm working on low-key for 2026. So stay tuned. Like I said, it's October 23rd, Thursday. We got a lot of work to do. But right now, we are going to work on editing. Oh my gosh, that's another thing I just had to do. I had to reformat my external hard drive. I was so annoyed. It ran out of, something happened. Anyway, I had to take all the stuff off of it, reformat it, put the stuff back, and then add some because I was running out of space on my laptop and everywhere else. So my phone. So we finally got that up and running. I got about 4 or 5 YouTube episodes I need to edit. So that's what I'm focusing on this weekend. Editing. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm going to be deep off in editing land. Friday, Saturday, Sunday we have a CEO masterclass in the CEO lounge. I'm super excited for that as well because that one's going to be a good one. We're going to talk about getting funding for your business, getting your credit in order to secure funding for your business, and what the banks look for, what the banks are looking at, right? So yeah, I think that's all. I think we're all caught up. So now come along with me on this week, end of the week, going into the weekend, because I never take y'all with me on the weekend. So let's do it.
Systems, strategies, and communities that support real business growth. Through coaching master classes and resources, they guide them in creating structure, clarity, and sustainable income so they can thrive beyond the share. Her passion comes from her own journey of burnout and witnessing her mother's decades of hard work with little return, fueling her mission to change the narrative of what's possible in the beauty industry. Welcome, Marlene. Y'all bear with me, okay? My jaw's wired shut, so we're gonna push through and try to project as much as possible. Okay.
You sound good.
Thank you. Okay, all right, cool. So that was supposed to be good. Anyway, so many of you already know me as the beauty therapist at my table over there, which was the first business I started when I first lost my shop. So I do fully customized personal nails, body scrubs, cuticle oils, go check that out. But tonight, I want to talk to you all about the beauty business, my new business baby. Okay, first question. Have any of you poured so much of yourself into your business that you ended up hospitalized and forgot to eat? No, just me? Okay. Well, that happened to me back in October, November of 2021. I was about 7 months postpartum. I had a full-service beauty salon and spa at the time. Employees, all full books, all that good stuff. I was working. It was a Friday evening, and I realized I was working all throughout the day. And at that point, I was doing the services that included was nails, waxing, and facials. It was a combination of all these services throughout that day. I had made the most money I ever made in my business. It was over $1,000 in sales, and I was so proud of myself. I was so happy. Until the very next day when I woke up, and I was so dizzy, I was dehydrated. My husband had to take me to the emergency room. And that wasn't even the pivot moment. You can switch to the next slide. That wasn't even the pivot moment for me. It was when I was in my hospital bed and my phone would not stop ringing. I had my employees calling me, clients calling me, even my own mother, who was my business partner at the time, blowing up my phone, asking me what's going on, what do I do this, how do I do that? And I'm like, what is going on? I realized I'm in a hospital bed and my business is crashing and burning. So that's when I realized, I did not build a business, I built a glorified job. Yes. It had no systems. I was the system. I was the machine that kept my business going. So, that's the chaos and the big. Okay, the bigger issue is many service-based entrepreneurs, such as beauty professionals, mostly is who I work with. But a lot of us in the service industry, we don't realize that we are not building a business. We are the business, right? So when something goes wrong, we have to take time off, we can't, and then we're stuck. You go to the next step. So if everything stops when you stop, you didn't build a business, you built a glorified job that has fancy branding. That's what I realized. So I didn't realize I was the system. So when I stopped, everything stopped. And this is where most service providers get stuck, in constant reaction mode instead of flow. So I realized there's a solution to all this. Automations, systems, building a strong business foundation back end, right? Burnout isn't caused by hard work, it's caused by broken systems. We don't need to work harder in our business, we need to work smarter. So that's when I discovered how a CRM could replace the chaos with clarity. And in between this time, when I'm learning that I realized, okay, I need systems, this and that, about 6 months later, a tow truck ran in the middle of our business, forcing us to close down and shut our doors, which was a blessing, guys. So, no, it was great. It was amazing because I built myself a glorified job. I had to reset, I had to recreate, right? You go to the next slide. So this is what I focus on now. This is kind of like my new baby, right? And go ahead, level force this up on me, honestly. I talk about this all the time on my business page. But I found what I consider the most comprehensive CRM system. It's called Go High Level. Has anyone here heard of Go High Level? Raise your hand. Okay, all right, there's a few in the room. So Go High Level changed my life. And I'm going to fast forward to now, how it did that. When I first integrated Go High Level in my back end, this was back in June. And I only needed it for my community. I offloaded Flowdesk, I offloaded ManyChat, and I offloaded Honeybook, all using Go High Level. Now, my recent medical stay was October 1st, and this is where the story takes a shift, because I did not plan on talking about this, but it ended up happening. When I was hospitalized, I had to have surgery. I was out for pretty much 2 weeks. I couldn't really talk, as you know. So, but there was a few people that I told in my lovely Facebook group of Moving on the Rise, and they were also texting me like, girl, you're posting on social media. But I'm getting these emails, and I'm like, oh, my systems are working for me. Like, oh, that's when my aha moment hit. And I was like, well, I can now talk about this during this showcase. So, y'all can read that because I'm going to have to wrap up. So, go to the next slide. So, who I help and why it matters. Now, this is what I focus on. I help service-based CEOs create businesses that thrive even when they rest, or even if they have to be hospitalized for 2 weeks. Because scaling shouldn't cost your sanity. I help entrepreneurs streamline their client experience, sales systems, and back-ended operations so that they can finally focus on impact, not inboxes. So, let's build systems that serve you. The CEO System Suite is my offer. It's a done-for-you system suite where me and my team help you automate and streamline your backend using Go High Level. Okay, that's what I was trying to get to. So this one is the CEO System Suite. You scan that code. It is an application process. You gotta apply, and then we do a discovery call. The CEO Lounge is where beautypreneurs and other CEO business owners come, and it is a community base. There's CEO classes, master classes, all types of resources and frameworks within that community. And this is where we stay in touch. So you can scan this code, and you can text me, reach out to me. All of my email and all the information is on this QR code right here. And thank you guys so much. I'm just real quick, so glad to be here because I really was not going to do it. And then I decided to push through and was like, no, I really need to come up here and tell my story because that's not what I was going to talk about at all. But thank you guys.